Let's get it, MP.
What's up, MP?
MP.
Still on my way. I changed it. Really couldn't make any shots.
What better for a Tuesday evening than a little NBA? And taking a broader look here. And let's check in with Jennifer Quintana.
To be the best, you got to beat the best.
Yeah, we got to play well early and stop the crowd from...
Back to you, Brian.
Much appreciated, Jennifer. Thank you. All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. They've got MP. He's out there with Anthony Simons. Desmond Bane is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Sengate in at the power forward position. And for the Thunder, Williams is out there with Holmgren. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Conan Niederhauser in at the 5, roaming the paint. MP often talks to his team during flights, and recently, one of the main topics of discussion, winning on the road. It seems as it's developed into a mission for his squad.
And they have simply been unreal on the road. That tells you a lot about MP and this team's mentality. They block out the noise and don't let any distractions get to them.
Well, two of the best guards in the league going at it today, Greg. Is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, BA, but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best.
Now here's MP. Coming off an unbelievable high-scoring game. And it's powered home by Towns.
Don't you love how Towns' hands are always ready to receive the pass? Terrific job on the pick and roll.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I had a chance to catch up with Mark Daigneault. When Karl Anthony Towns was brought up, Coach immediately chimed in, saying, yeah, the thing about Towns is the sheer size that he brings. Our guys will have to be physical and make him uncomfortable around the basket to have success. Physicality and aggressiveness will be the key. Brian, back over to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Now guarded by MP. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Stolen by Bane. Towns outside. Pass to MP. Launches a 3. Rebounded by Conan Niederhauser. The Thunder have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Back to Williams. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
Boy, misfiring on your first 4 shots. You've got to settle in here.
Inside. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Well, this is what you get when you run your offense through MP.
Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Victory eluded them the last time they faced the Warriors.
And in their last game against this club, turnovers really were a problem for them.
They were forced into tons of sloppy play, and I think they'll be looking to be more composed tonight.
Topic is checked in for Whitehead. The Warriors also with a sub. Luka Doncic is checked in for Simons. Right side, SGA. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
And there it is. After 4 straight misses, finally nail one.
Pass to MP. Here's Towns. And it's power
Oh, Mr. Towns can hurt you from anywhere, and that includes putting it on your head.
Well, we know he can shoot it, Doris, but Karl Anthony Towns is most effective when he's also working in the paint.
B.A., he has such an effective arsenal offensively that he's most effective when he's given to each of those aspects. So, you have back to the basket skills, no doubt. If there's a mismatch, go at the mismatch. But he is also so effective as a driver.
Why'd you pass it to me?
Straight line, with intent, and efficient off the bounce. He can also hit a mid-range. There is nothing he can't do on the offensive end.
Now here's MP. Still without a bucket. It's good.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Again, SGA can't get it to go. The Warriors lead by 8. High arcing shot.
Get it out of here. Holmgren too much defensively.
Topic for 3. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
And stolen by Holmgren. Here's Williams. And out of bounds. The Warriors will take it.
You have to be more...
On the wing, Bane. Williams defending. Here's MP. And the Warriors miss again.
Boy, he looks and will take that shot every time. Just won't go.
And we may have an injury here. That does not look good.
And, man, this really doesn't look good. Just the way it happened.
Boy, it's got to be so frustrating for him. As hard as he has worked, doing everything he can to help his team, just heartbreaking.
And the Thunder making a change here. Sohan's checked in. On the floor for the Warriors. We've got Anthony Simons. Wendell Carter is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's MP, and it's Bane in at the 3, the small forward. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Boston put on a show. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he was locked in from deep. But when hasn't he been? It was a performance that will stick with the fans for a long time. Let's see what he has in store for us in this one.
Nice work, Allie. Thank you. Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
The Thunder making a switch here. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in.
Yeah, well, look at it,
Pass to Whitehead. Holmgren deciding where to go with it. Oh, the long ball from Holmgren.
You love guys who are north of 7 feet and still sweet shooters. Mr. Holmgren, step up, sir.
Here's Towns. The 3 ball. And it's Whitehead with a rebound.
Quick.
Pass to Williams. Smith inside, covered by MP. SGA passes to Whitehead. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year.
Luka Doncic is checked in for the Warriors. And again, no good by Golden State.
I'll tell you, his shot has not been there, but I like the fight he's showing.
Here's Whitehead, guarded by Doncic. Whitehead passes to Sohan. Outside, SGA. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
And here's MP from outside. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 4 assists now tonight.
And we've begun to see their three-point shooting slip a little this quarter.
And out of bounds, the Warriors will take it. He's really been spectacular lately. Here's your Western Conference Player of the Week, MP.
Lately, he's been showing off his talents as a passer, moving the ball around the floor with great accuracy and putting it in the hands of well-positioned shooters, just making all the right choices.
Now here's Towns. He has 6. Lets it fly from 18. Drained it for 2 points. MP's got 7 points in the game.
Just taking what the defense allows. That's MP.
There's a screen. Here's SGA. Taking it inside. SGA.
That bucket is really just about the efficient use of a screen. That's nicely done.
On the wing, MP. Beyond the arc. Buries it from 3. 10 points for him.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
And here's SGA outside. Warriors with the rebound. They're a team with momentum in the midst of an 8-game winning streak.
Well, this is a basketball team that's really humming right now. And what you love is they're working together as a unit, which makes it fun to watch. What I'm curious about here is when teams start to adapt and take away their best strategy, how do they keep this plays out?
And so it's MP making things happen for the Golden State Warriors. He's found his range, hitting 3 triples in the quarter. We'll be right back after this word.
And some impressive names on here. Shaq, any interest in lacing up your sneaks and finally competing in one of these?
Changing focus now to the tough first half for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
They've got to play with more force.
That's it for us. Thanks.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy right. Hide the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
A moment here for an injury report.
Guys, the Thunder's head athletic trainer gave me an update. They told me it's a collapsed lung, a serious situation, and we're all hoping that he's okay. It's a blow to a team that was hoping to turn up the second half of the season. This is a story that we'll be following very closely.
Thanks for the update there, Allie. All we can hope for is that the prognosis isn't as bad as it seems, guys.
Yeah, we were hoping for much better news, and obviously not very encouraging.
No, I mean, this is a big blow, and it will force the team to make some adjustments, not just in terms of personnel in the court, but in terms of strategy.
They've got Jalen Williams. He's out there with Holmgren, and it's Whitehead in at the shooting guard position. That's the group from Mark Daigneault starting the second half. And it sure seems like post play has evolved quite a bit over the past decade or two.
It really has. I mean, there aren't many big men who operate only on the low block anymore. But if they do, they're considered throwbacks.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, thanks a lot, guys. Chet Holmgren talked about how he succeeds in spite of his slender frame. He said, you can't be afraid of contact. I'll continue to use my strengths out there, my length, being slippery, playing hard, and try to get better at my weaknesses, too, throughout my career. That will leave me in a good spot. Guys?
The sky is the limit for him. All right, Allie, thank you. Here's Williams. Right now, he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target from outside.
He's trying to flip the script here, but guys, he cannot find any level of consistency.
MP left side. Lets it fly. Releases from the wing and drills it. MP's got 18.
You got to be ready to fire off a pass, and credit to MP. He did not hesitate at all.
From deep, Holmgren. He drops it from range.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
When it comes to the scoring ability of Chet Holmgren, there's a lot to talk about, Doris.
Oh, come on, B.A. This guy is 7'1" and a sweet shooter from long range. He can put it on the deck and get to the mid-range. He can finish at the rim. Oh, my goodness, look out.
Sohan's checked in for Oklahoma City. The Warriors also with a sub. Doncic checked in.
Boy, still trying to get comfortable out there right now.
And it's Shea hitting the three.
Wow, what a quick release from Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. What a pretty pull-up.
Doncic outside from deep. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 6 assists in the game. Thunder trail by 12. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. He shoots it. And it's Oklahoma City with another.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Doncic deciding where to go with it. Pass to MP. Jacks up a three. MP drills the three.
Well, that's MP getting to a high-value spot on the floor and draining the three. Nicely done.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. MP really making a difference here.
With the way he's cooking, they have to find a way to run him off his spot more.
Smith, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Conley comes in for Holmgren. And the Warriors making a switch here. A minute 15 left in the third. Doncic against Williams. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. No good with the triple.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And that one's good. Iguodaro.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the three ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
Gilgeous-Alexander no good. The Warriors lead by 15. MP, the pass to Doncic. 34 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Gets the three ball to go. MP's got 11 in the second half.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now. Boy, something so good about a perfectly placed lead pass. That is nice.
On the wing, MP. Smith with the rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander, a good look. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper. And that's 17 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Warriors ahead. They lead by... And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent...
Has called a timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Mark Daigneault had some words for his team over the last break. He told his guys to, quote, turn it up, going on to say, only way we get out of this hole is with effort, incredible effort. So show me what you can do out there. Happens. Back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. So on the floor for Golden State, Anthony Simons out there with MP. Then it's Desmond Bane. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Asenge in at the 4. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now.
Oh, man. MP met him at the summit.
The Warriors lead by 13. Takes a three. Money from three. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Well, you have to like what you've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks, too.
The other thing that jumps out about their performance tonight, the amount of steals really pressuring those ball handlers.
Ooh, it doesn't go.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
The bucket is good.
If I'm playing with MP right now and I have the basketball, I am finding that guy.
Outside Holmgren. He launches. No good. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. 18 points separating these teams. That's the biggest lead of the game.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Conan Niederhauser. Here's SGA. And count it.
Well, these are the plays he's looking to make every single trip up the floor. Very offensive-minded guy.
Holmgren against MP. And Asenge gets it to go.
Looking to close things out, that might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Yes, sir, with the three.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Warriors.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from three. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
And so hard work pays off with their 26th win of the year.
And they didn't deviate from their game plan against this team. It's what helped them win their first 2 games against them. Add another one to the win tally for them.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for MP.
I'll tell you, he was their engine all game long, setting his teammates up for success.
Smooth sailing for Golden State.
Get on MP.
36 seconds left in the game. Five to shoot. For three. Oh, it misses. Now here's SGA. Rises up. And he buries the jumper. MP! And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Regan, you said you guys just got...
Everybody did what they could, whatever they had to.
Brian, over to you.
All right, Jennifer, thanks.
All right, it's Legends Night. A lot of former players are here for the big halftime ceremony to honor the franchise greats.
Yeah, the fans are fired up. The players are fired up too. Nobody wants to lose when you got a franchise legend in the house.
So you got anything special in store for us, for this legendary occasion?
I suppose I have to put on an all-time performance, to show the proper respect and all that. And I hear this guy's gonna be sitting in the front row. Oh! So I'm gonna make sure to light it up just for this guy.
Shaking MP.
It is great. You've been so thanks.
All right, MP, you ready?
Can't shoot.
2 hours.
Didn't they just get here?
They started right when they arrived. Worked up a good lather.
Yeah, they must be putting a lot into tonight's game. Oh, well, we should get some shots up this game. We should never walk you nuts at all. Not once. You know we have. I've never been to like a big theatrical production. No? Like the Broadway play? Yeah, like one of the big ones.
Oh, not my scene.
How'd that go? There he is. Man, mythical legend.
Oh, it was a good color too. Way better.
Coming up next, the Timberwolves taking on. We are really in the thick of the regular season now, Greg. Do you like what you've seen so far?
Absolutely. You can tell that everyone came to play this year. The game just keeps getting more advanced, and the skill level continues to rise.
And when it comes to MP, he has an objective to motivate his teammates. That's why he made winning on the road a rallying cry.
And what's mind-blowing is the consistency of excellence they've shown. Going to someone else's arena, blocking out the noise, making the huge plays in crunch time. MP loves to play the spoiler role. I think it's just his competitive nature.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Carter out there with Desmond Bane. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's MP. And it's Simons in at the 2 guard. Here's MP. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. There's the lob to Carter. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And because of Carter Jr.'s finesse and athleticism, his teammates trust him to finish those alley-oops in style.
Now, here's Garland. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. Knocks down the 3-ball.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who